All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and first of all, happy Sunday, man. It's NFL Sunday. The mighty Cowboys ain't playing today, so yeah, it's some games going on though. It's gonna be some good matchups happening today. I'm really investing in seeing the Detroit Lions beat Green Bay just for the heck of seeing that happen. But though, with that being said, man. LeBron James came out and made a statement on Kyrie Irvin. We all know what's going on with Kyrie. And he comes out, he says that Kyrie has done, I don't have the article in front of me, but Kyrie has done a lot more harm. That he's done a lot of harm to a lot of people, and he just don't, he don't condone that, he don't respect that, whatever. So, for me, my question is, now how did this affect the whole Laker chasing Kyrie thing? I think, honestly, that's over. I think it's over. I just don't see how they can continue to go after Kyrie after this. And let's be honest, man, since Kyrie hasn't been playing the Nets in 2-0, you take a player with Kyrie's talent, and you say, damn, man, like, is everything that comes with, whether you agree or disagree, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, this is not a bash Kyrie session. Whether you agree or disagree, the question is everything that comes with him worth it when you're not seeing him as a sole contributor, like, to winning a championship? I don't think if you, I mean, listen, at this point, the Nets have probably called the Lakers. Hey, y'all still interested in this deal? Lakers like, hell no, we're not giving up. No, I'm just making this up, but they probably like, hell no, I'm not giving up two picks for this. And they're like, well, can you give us one pick? They were like, we'll give you a ham sandwich. So we don't know, man. But LeBron did come out and make his statement and say what he had to say. And like everybody has, CJ McCollum came out and said that he hoped other players learn from the whole issue with Kyrie Irvin, and now the Nets are saying that apology. Now this is the article I read. It says this. I read a lot. I'm smart. Yeah, I read, yo. Nah, let me stop. But the article came out, said the tweet that he sent out with his apology, whether you believe it was sincere or not, someone told you had to do this or not. They came out and say they came out and said, well, we need to hear that from your mouth. Now, why are they saying this? It's probably because they want to see the face expression, or is it something that was written by a publicist that, hey, go say this right here, it's gonna sound good. Here you go, tweet this, my man, right, like that. We don't know. But at the end of the day, the Nets are constant, and I just think that his days in Brooklyn are probably done, right? Because one of his conditions was to make an apology. Now, it didn't outline how the apology had to be, but he makes the apology, and then they say, oh, no, you need to do that public, you need to speak that. Seems like they're going to keep moving the goalposts on him with this, and I just think the time in Brooklyn is up. I think it's going to be hard for him to find a team that he probably, and the fact that he's suspended, if I'm not mistaken, without pay. First of all, I didn't even know you do that. I thought everything was guaranteed with these NBA contracts. I guess there's some clause somewhere that say we don't have to pay you because, or whatever. So I thought that's the weird part to me, because I thought these NBA contracts was guaranteed no matter what, you got your money. But apparently you can be suspended without pay. So, and they're going to keep dragging this out. And think about it, more and more they drag this out, the more and more they don't have to pay him. Right, the 33 million that he's owed this year, which to me, in my personal opinion, is probably gonna, this thing right here is probably gonna turn a little nasty between Kyrie and the Brooklyn Nets. Because wait a minute, because I don't know, like, if they're breaking any rules by not paying him. So I really don't know. LeBron James, love him, hate him, or whatever, he's always been very vocal on issues. Like it or not, and you got to give him credit for that. I mean, if you want to nitpick, say, well, he didn't talk about this. Oh, okay, well, that was one thing that he didn't talk about. I don't know. But I'm going to sit here firmly and say I appreciate LeBron has always been a vocal person about you know, things here. I have not always agreed with LeBron, but that's who he is, and he's always been vocal in a time where many wasn't. So for him, of course, you expected. I was kind of because he loves Kyrie. LeBron James loves Kyrie, even though they've had their issues or whatever, and Kyrie has, you know, made known of his infatuation or appreciation, for lack of better terms, of LeBron James. So to hear him come out, and then, you know, LeBron came out, said he don't condone it. However, he said, like I said, don't have the article in front of me, but you can go look up the article. It's everywhere. But you know, this to me kind of that rip, right? Like, I don't think you can. I don't know where you go from here. Now, let me say this though, because this is and this might not be the most politically correct to say, but if someone makes a mistake and they say, damn, I made a mistake, and then come back sincerely, so I don't apologize, I'm gonna go get educated, I'm gonna go learn above doing my research, I'm gonna really sit down and understand this thing, don't they deserve the right to do that? Like, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest now. If you make, see, my issue is we're living in a world where people can't say, oh damn, that was a mistake, my bad, man. We just quick to, hey, he didn't make a mistake, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? He just did it. No, this might not, if it wasn't a mistake and it was intentional and he meant what he said, then whatever. You get your backlash. That's the one thing about it. I got no problem, no decision nobody make. But do not run from the consequences of your actions, of your decisions. Right? The one thing with the whole, you know, with him not, you know, the whole protocol thing and vaccination thing that he went through, I said, but he took his lick. I said that, I was like, I might not agree or not, that ain't my business. But one thing I gave him credit for is he stood in the paint, he took his heat, and he lost the money, but he stood by what he believed, whether you believe it or not, whether you agree or not. He stood by it. With this right here, same thing. Maybe he did not know. And if he did not know, and he's taking the time to go learn, then allow that. Because if you stop it right there, you're not allowing the man to grow. People make mistakes by, people make, if you ever read this book, it's called 48 Laws of Power. They say don't judge people by their intention, judge by their actions, right? That boy be reading. But anyway, don't judge people by their intention, judge by their action. Now, he might have intended one thing, but his actions now are, I'm going to go get information. I'm going to go learn. I'm going to understand better. And if, whether you like it or not, I think it forced a lot of people to be like, let me go look at this thing. Let me get a clear understanding. And that okay, the mistake was made. Deal with your punishment. Now go get educated. And then speak from a perspective, an educated perspective. And then, but that's how you allow people to grow. I'm just not a fan of this. You know, let's just cancel everybody. Hey, made a mistake, he's done. Whoa, man. We can't say, now you keep making the same mistake over and over and over and over, and it just seemed like a game to you, then all right, cool, I ain't dealing with it. But if you speak on something, you make a dumb assessment or say something that's not correct or that's offensive, and you take the time to do the research, and then you come back better, I can appreciate that. So with that being said, guys, that's my take, man. With that being said, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you gotta be great.